Going on, everybody? It's your boy, that Pens fan 412, and I'm coming back at you with another after the game day after. Let's talk about it the Penguins style. I I still haven't gotten a title for this, but what a game it was. We'll get into it in a second, but let me go ahead and talk about something real quick. To the 18 of you that are already subscribed, I thank you very much for being a part of the army. For those of you that are here, that are new here, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. It's right over here. And it's free. Join the army, help the army grow. We're trying to get to 20 subscribers here shortly. Let's get to the big 2-0. Let's make it happen. But before we do all of that, let's get into the game. Let's talk about it. So, first things first. We have Pittsburgh is at home. We're in Pittsburgh. We're going up against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, this game is kind of okay. This game is definitely one of those. It's a make or break situation for the Pittsburgh Penguins in many aspects, in many regards. The first being this is Tampa. This is a team that, in all seriousness, has been an absolute dominating force for the last better part of 5 years. And they've got all the tools to beat any team in the league. And frankly, it's an intimidating game. It truly is. There's a difference between playing against St. Louis and playing against Tampa in 2023. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Starting goaltenders for this evening, Casey DeSmith for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I've said it all the time, arguably one of the best back-to-back goaltenders you could have in the entire league. As a starter, we've seen how that works. But as a back-to-back guy, we've seen how that works. And for Tampa, you've got Elliott. Now, let's get into it. So in the first period here at 3:20 into the first period, we got a situation. So Petrie gets the puck over to Pedersen, and then you get Drew O'Connor standing in front of the net. Now I know we need people to be in places, and I know that we don't have a lot of size in Pittsburgh. So we got to put Drew O'Connor in front to screen the goalie. Of all people, let's put Drew O'Connor up there to screen the goalie. And it worked because Pedersen shoots the puck on the net, and Drew O'Connor puts her into the back of the net with a tip in, and it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. We didn't get scored on in the first minute, and we scored 3 minutes into the game. Very good. At 16:06 in the first period, however, and I still find it hilarious how the NHL app here has this listed as a slap shot because Sorelli didn't slap the puck into the back of the net from right in front of the goalie. That didn't happen. But what did happen is that Zach Bogosian, with his third assist of the season, that's right, Zach Bogosian, he slapped the puck onto the net, and Casey DeSmith made a wonderful save. Now, problem was, Sorelli was there after that save, and Sorelli's kneecap was right where the puck was going, and he decided, you know what, I'll use my knee, and he kneed it into the back of the net, and it's 1-1, tied up. And right before the end of the first period at 18:05, Ian Cole, former Pittsburgh Penguin, former Stanley Cup champion with the Pittsburgh Penguins, gets the puck over to Braden Point. He gets the puck over to Kucherov. Kucherov colliding in front of the net there, puts it in the back of the net with a backhand. It's 2-1 Tampa to end the first period. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking this could have been worse. This is actually okay. Let's see what happens in the second. Notice I said, let's see what happens in the second. If you watch this game, if you paid attention to social media, you know exactly what happened in the second period. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tampa, ooh. They forgot how to play defense. So let's go ahead and start her off here with so the Penguins are on the penalty kill, and they kill the penalty. And Archibald gets the puck in just I call him cherry picking Gino, but he came out of the penalty box, so technically he's in the right for this one. He comes out of the penalty box, he gets the puck, he's got all day. All day. He takes just about all day. And it's the most meh shot I've ever seen that actually went in because he just went, yeah, let's see what happens. And it's like shuffleboard. He's like, let's see what happens. And it went into the back of the net, and it is 2-2, tied up once again. And then at 15:28, this is when the floodgates open, folks. The floodgates begin to just, because quite literally, and it started with a power play. Lovely. The Pittsburgh Penguins are on the power play, and Chris Letang. This is another case of bing bang boom. This is like six. I think there's like six passes in like 3 seconds, right? And personally, I think every person that had the puck in that the 6 second range should have gotten an assist as Crosby got the goal. But inevitably, the puck gets over to Letang. Letang looks to shoot. He doesn't shoot because he realizes that's stupid. He passes the puck up to Gensel, who then backhand pass, no look back, backhand passes it. He's been learning from Crosby, and it goes to Crosby, and Crosby puts it in the back of the net, and it's 3-2 Pittsburgh. But wait, there's more because it's 16:20. Jeff Petrie has the puck, and he gets it over to Marcus Pettersson, and Marcus Pettersson's there, and he puts the puck out. And Brandon Elliott forgets how to play goalie for like 2 seconds. Like 2 seconds. So the puck is over here. Elliott's all the way over here. Teddy Blueger's in the middle. Teddy Blueger sees a puck over here. And Teddy Blueger's like, you know what? This man, and credit to Teddy Blueger. This man has had so many opportunities that he's whiffed on, has been saved against. You could throw the book at this guy's head because that's what happened to him. And the reality is, he saw that puck and he is like a hungry hyena that sees a fresh piece of meat on the ground because he jumps that puck and puts it in the back of the net along with himself, along with two other Tampa Bay players and Elliott, who also was trying to get back to his position. And it's like they should have credited Blueger with like 4 goals there because he put himself, the puck, and 2 other people in the back of the net with him. And it's 4-2 Pittsburgh. We're not done yet, though, folks. We're not done. Not for a long shot. Because it's 17:50. Chris Letang has the puck. He gets it over to Carter, who's all the way over here. The net's here. Right? Carter's over here. And he's just gliding in. It's like he's going to look like he's going around the net. And he wrists it as he does that, and it goes into the back of the net. And Jeff Carter gets his second goal in over 20 games, as the broadcast team was so elegantly ready to tell everyone. And I remember them saying it. Second goal in 20 games, and Carter has his 9th of the season. And it's 5-2 Pittsburgh. But we're not done yet, folks. No, we are not done yet. Because after that, at 18:37, Dayton Heinen, who's finally in the lineup after being healthy scratch for a considerable amount of time, gets the puck over to Malkin, who then gets the puck to Zucker, who Zucker's doing his little cross the goalie, backhand the puck, and it went into the back of the net. And it's 6-2 Pittsburgh. But that's not it. I'm sorry. We're not done. Tampa, I'm sorry. Tampa fans, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. We're not done yet. Right? We weren't done yet. Because just to add a little bit of salt to the wound, Crosby wins the faceoff with 5 seconds left in the second period, gets it back to Brian Dumoulin, and Dumoulin, who has literally done absolutely nothing to impress me all season, has a bomb, an explosive slap shot, and he just bing right in the back of the net. He gets his first goal of the season. And it's 7-2 Pittsburgh by the end of the second period. Now, why is this notable? Other than the fact that we scored, 6 goals in one period, or 5 goals in one period, right? 6 goals in one period. It's because we had 5 goals in 4 minutes and 27 seconds. The Penguins had 5 tallies out of their 6 in the second period that marked the second fastest time we scored 5 goals in a single period. The second fastest time. Think about that. History made. Those fans had about 10 seconds, like 10-second intermediate periods during the second period that they were able to sit down because then they had to get back up to cheer again because the team just wouldn't stop. And I guess the Penguins thought, you know what? I think enough is enough. Now we just got to keep a lead. And honestly, throughout the third period until 7:57, where Tampa was on the power play, and you give Tampa a power play, they have to score at least once, right? Like it's Tampa. And they did. And Sergachev got the puck over to Kucherov, who then got the puck to Braden Point, who put it in the back of the net. Now, but I know what you're thinking. Oh, maybe Tampa isn't as bad as they used to be a couple of years ago. It's the team that's 2 years off having a back-to-back Stanley Cup run, just like the Pittsburgh Penguins did. And yeah, no, let's just point. I wanted to point something out just to remind everybody that we were playing Tampa yesterday. We were playing Tampa because Nikita Kucherov, that was his 62nd assist of the season. That was Braden Point's 36th goal of the season. These are the kind of players we were playing against yesterday. This wasn't some pushover team. This wasn't. I was going to say the Coyotes, but I feel like they've been made fun of enough this year. Yeah, no. This is a pretty dominant team, and we harassed them in the second period. Your 3 stars of the game: Gino Malkin, first star; Brian Dumoulin with his first goal of the season in the second star position. He also had a handful of assists there. And third star, Teddy Bluger. Stats on the night: 36 shots in favor of the Penguins to the Tampa Bay Lightning's 29. Faceoffs in Pittsburgh's favor, 54.5% to Tampa's 45.5%. The power plays, the Penguins had 2. They scored on 1. That's half. And the Tampa Bay Lightning had 3. They scored on 1. That's a third. Tampa had 4 penalty minutes. The Penguins had 6. Hits were in the Pittsburgh Penguins' favor, 32-28. They had 16 out of 15 block shots in Pittsburgh's favor. They only had 9 giveaways. We are loosening the amount of times we give away the puck. Tampa had 14, and we also had 16-6 takeaways. Pittsburgh had everything going for them in this game. But hey, that's it. This has been That Pens Fan 412, and I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked the video, give it a dislike. I expect honesty around here. And if you got anything you want to say, you want to talk about the Penguins, you want to talk about what the trade deadline's coming up, let's put it down there. Who do you think we got to get to help bolster this? If the Penguins played every game for the rest of the season the way they played this game, we will make the playoffs. But do I see them doing that? I don't know. Do I see them having the energy to do that? I don't know. Something still needs to be changed. Don't think this is we were just worried for no reason. No, there still needs to be changes made. But this was a pretty nice game to watch. Don't get me wrong. Thank you again all for watching, and I will see you in the future. Peace out.